السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الاعجاب بالفيديو والاشتراك في القناة تشجيعا لنا لنستمر بنشر المزيد ان شاء الله.
Russia and Ukraine. You know, Islam forbids justice, oppression. And what Putin is doing against the Ukrainian civilians is haram. It's forbidden, it's unjust. Killing innocent people is forbidden. Invading people's countries without justified reason is forbidden. You understand? And now, but something catch my attention. That did you know that Bush, the ex-president, or the president that invaded Iraq, he said about Putin, his war against Ukraine is unjustified. Yes, it's unjustified. Yep. But if you listen to Putin, he's using the same wording that Bush used when he wanted to invade Iraq. So why is halal for Bush and it's haram for Putin? You see, you know, when there's a fitna, when there's a war, Allah sometimes, subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is no way to expose the hypocrites except by that which will look at as evil. It's evil from our angle, war, and this type of war will kill innocent people, you know. However, expose people. For example, there is a Ukrainian man blew up himself to destroy a bridge in order for the Russian to not come to Ukraine. Yeah, they call him a hero, but when a Muslim does it, he's a terrorist. So I'm thinking, where is the criteria? When you're gonna call this man hero and you're gonna call him a terrorist? When you're gonna call them freedom fighters? As for Islam, killing yourself is forbidden. Killing yourself is forbidden. لا تقتلوا أنفسكم. Allah said, do not kill yourself. You see? So what we see, there's many hypocrisies happening now. So when our Palestinian brothers and sisters and Boutrika, the Egyptian footballer, in a football match, he showed a t-shirt in supporting our brothers and sisters in Palestine. The FIFA said they fined him. They said do not bring politics into football. How come we see all the footballers carrying the Ukrainian flag? I thought it's forbidden to bring politics into football. No, it's halal for them, haram for the Muslims. So what is happening now? And of course, we're not saying we wish that the issue of the war to be resolved, because we don't like to see innocent people being killed. It's as we say, it's haram in Islam, forbidden. You know. However, many channels, many newspapers been exposed. They have a double standard. And how come when Russia invaded and when Russia sent their armies to kill the Syrians in Syria, it was the same year when Russia held the World Cup? Why the United Nations didn't say, you know what, let us change the place because Russians are killing the Syrians? Why we didn't see that? Why clear hypocrisy? Why double standard? People have to see that when it comes from Muslims, the completely different criteria. But for themselves, look, subhanallah. So I'm not saying it because I'm happy there's a war, no. No, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that in the Quran and Sunnah, killing innocent people is haram. To kill one innocent person as if you kill the whole mankind, let alone killing children, women and so on. But how many years our brothers and sisters been suffering in Palestine, been oppressed in Palestine? Why no one speaking about it? Why the media coverage only covering what's happened in Ukraine? But when it comes to Palestine, 5%. But when it comes to Ukraine, 95%. You know, subhanAllah, when I was listening to Putin, I thought, let me rewind my memory. Bush and Blair said the same thing. Let me go back. Bush, he said the same thing. We're going to invade Iraq because Saddam is a tyrant. And the people, Saddam is killing the Kurdish, yeah? So we need to help them. Putin, he said, the leader of Ukraine is a tyrant. He's killing the minority who are Russians. So he's coming to help them. You see the hypocrisy. You see the hypocrisy.
The Middle East, which is between Muslims and Muslims.
That's a good question. Why there's a war? Yeah, there's a. Can you tell me? Can you name me one war happened between the Muslims in the 50s?
Syria, not in the 50s. No.
Tell me which year?
The last 10 years, Syria.
Who's invaded in Iraq?
No, in Iraq, in Syria, there's a civil war. Regardless.
No. In Syria, yeah. Russia got involved to save Bashar.
That is true.
Yeah. So when the people rebel against Bashar, even though I don't agree with the rebellion, hear me out. That was what protesting. They protest against Bashar. Okay. They did protest against Bashar, you understand? However, did you know in Britain they were allowing everyone to go and help the people in Syria? And I fear that is going to happen same thing when you allow every person to go and help Ukrainian, and then what happened? You send in who are extremists and you are weaponized extremist people.
But
So
Islam brings peace.
Islam, when you say bring peace, Islam is not a religion of slap me one cheek, give you the other cheek. Because sometimes in order to bring peace, you have to wage a war. That's why in Islam there's something called jihad, and that is a praiseworthy war. Because for example, ISIS, many countries did negotiate with ISIS to stop the killing and stop what they're doing. But the countries, European countries and the Muslim countries, they have noticed the only way to stop their evil by waging a war. In order to establish peace in Iraq, to wage a war. You understand? That is a praiseworthy war to remove the oppressors. And that is Islam.
But if
Yeah.
Islam brings peace, how come that in countries where there's the high populations of Muslims have much more war than countries like the West?
Is it?
Them and themselves.
No,
not between West
brother, I told you, can you name me a war happened between the Muslims in the 50s?
I don't know, but
In the
now
40s.
the Middle East
Soon,
is full with-
So I'll tell you when soon the American invaded and got involved in the Middle East, the problem
America
started.
invaded Only in the 90s was the first time America invaded.
No, brother, you have to learn. You have to study history. Clearly, you haven't studied history, brother.
I know England
Understand? Hold on,
was-
wait. Before that,
Syria,
brother, Before that, who helped and gave Palestine to Jewish people? Who did that? England. And since then, problems start in the Middle East.
But there was
But I
war
remember,
before in Palestine, even
Huh?
before England. There was war.
between, of course, there's a war between England and Muslims with the
That's
British.
true, but also between Muslims and Muslims. Look what's happening even in African Muslim countries.
Brother, before we go to that, listen, we don't know there is a war between Christians around the world as well,
I
between
agree.
atheists. So
I
that
agree.
argument is very bad. Firstly, listen carefully,
I'm
brother.
not advocating Christianity.
Yeah, no, I understand what I'm saying to you, brother, yeah? What's your name? My name's Shamsi, David, okay. What I'm saying to you, David, yeah? You clearly have not studied history. French invaded Algeria in 1831. So what they did, Algeria was civilized before French came to us. French, they raped our brothers and sisters, destroyed Algeria for 132 years.
Muhammad
Did you?
himself-
Wait. Look, now it's exposing Muhammad now. Wait.
Yeah, I understood
Wait,
the
yeah. Before I come to that, listen. Let me ask. How come Algerians, the only people? Listen, akhi habibi. How come the only country that speak French? Because many countries have been invaded by the Western world. But why is Algeria who speak French? Do you know why? He doesn't know. Because the civilized country, La Liberté's country, the French country, in 1948, they made a law. You know, Allah would teach Arabic language in the schools. My father, may Allah have mercy upon him, didn't know how to read Arabic. He didn't know how to write Arabic because he was not allowed to go to school where in Algeria to learn the Arabic language. So the French, they had to impose their language on us. Therefore, the Algerian people, the Arab people in French speak Arabic language. The way they speak Arabic language in the countries, now we speak about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I refute your argument. Now Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, he never attacked any country. They started it first. Let us go to Medina. Medina, when he moved to Medina, Prophet had a treaty with the Yahud, Jewish people there, yes? What is the treaty? The treaty that if anyone attack us from outside, it's upon us to come together and defend. Okay? That was the treaty. And they wrote it down. They agreed with that, no doubt about that, yeah? What they did, Banu Qurayza, when all parties came together to destroy the Muslims in Medina, minority. Oh, have you heard? Minority. They were minority. They come to destroy them. What the Yahud did? The Yahud betrayed the contract. And they went to Abu Sufyan and they said, we're going to attack the Muslims from behind.
Are you Sunni or Shia?
I'm Sushi. I'm
You're
Sunni.
trying to be politically correct.
No, I'm
jump
Sunni.
on both.
No, I'm Sunni. No,
What
well,
are
listen.
you? You're Sunni.
Yeah, Sunni.
What do you think about Shia?
No, before
I'm
go.
not a Shia.
But David, we jump in. No, akhi, Habibi. We jump in, David, yeah?
No, I know. Yeah,
No. Did you know that after that, when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah aid him and guess the Arabs, the parties, Prophet said, now we go to Banu Qurayza. When they went, they were inside the fortress. Banu Qurayza said, we're not going to be happy with anyone's decision, no Muhammad. So don't blame Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. With who? With Sa'd ibn Mu'ad, radiyallahu anhu wa ardah. Sa'd ibn Mu'ad, he was their ally in the pre-Islamic days. They say, oh Muhammad alayhi salam, let's Sa'd ibn Mu'ad to judge us. Sa'd ibn Mu'ad, he came, he said, oh Messenger of Allah, if I make a decision, would everyone accept it? He said yes. He said, okay, we kill their man and we keep their children, okay? Now, did you know that this law is in the Torah, in the Old Testament? In the Old Testament, okay, according to Jewish Bible, if you go to a city and the city is surrounded to you, if the city, that is a Deuteronomy, if تكلمت يعني عفوا أخوة لكم عفوا بارك الله فيكم. Deuteronomy 20:21, it says, if you go to city and besiege it, then they surrender to you, kill the man. Another one, kill the little girls, keep the woman that's the shouting my brother, keep the little one. Second. أنا من الجزائر وأنا من المغرب ومن فلسطين ومن السعودية ومن الكويت. أنا مسلم الحمد لله ما في بلد الحمد لله.
كمان والله يا اخويا
أنا تونسي قوي. Do you understand? So alhamdulillah, Ibn al-Qayyim, may Allah have mercy upon him, he said when the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam, if you study his history, even against the Romans, Prophet Muhammad sallam sent his companion as an ambassador to the Romans and they killed him. By law, even our time, that is what? Sign of war. You are waging a war. Prophet sallam prepared himself. أنت مين من سوريا؟ من أي بلد؟ ها؟ ها؟
I'm from here.
أو أنا أتكلم عربي. كيف تعلمت عربي؟ ها؟ شباب. أنت ما زال شباب يا أخي. أنت إيش عندك 60 عام ولا إيش؟ قل له شباب. وأنت إيش تبوخ أخي كالسيارة يا أخي. والله لك كار man. Anyway, David, are you Muslim, Christian, atheist?
None of this.
As an atheist, to be honest, you have no leg to stand on to criticize no one.
I'm not criticizing, I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, I understand. Yeah, alhamdulillah, I understand. But what I'm saying that because... No, I'm saying like, I'm just saying that because as an atheist, that we are, according to atheistic belief, because many people who ascribe themselves to atheism do not really understand the meaning of true atheism. Atheism, remember, what is it? That we are a product of random reaction of a blind matter.
All atheism is saying is that we do not believe in God, but it doesn't mean we know that human was created by something else. All it says is that it declines the answer of religion.
That's not atheism, no. You are trying to simplify atheism. Atheism meaning...
Do you know what atheism is? Atheism. Do you know what theism is?
No, atheism believer.
Okay.
I understand
so
that.
All it's saying is not believing.
No.
That doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean if you're atheist you need to believe in evolution. All it's saying.
No, I'm not saying you believe in evolution. I'm saying, okay, this tremendous creation that we see.
Why did God create the whole creation?
Now, before we say why Allah created the whole universe, the creation, firstly, it is well established in our, no doubt, deep down, and I'm not saying it because I know deep down, you doubt yourself that there's no way for us to come with this, us and this beautiful creation came without...
I don't know what created it, but if I tell you that you tell me this cost you $10,000 and I say no, it wasn't $10,000, and you ask me how much did it cost and I say I don't know. If I don't know how much it costs, do I need to agree with you that it's 10,000? No, but I can still tell you I think it's not 10,000, but yet I don't know how much it is. So if
that is not the argument that we're talking about. The argument we're talking about...
All I'm trying to say is, if someone says, I do not believe that there is a God, but yet I still don't know what created the creation, it doesn't mean that they need to agree to the answer you apply.
No, I'm not, listen carefully. What I'm saying, my point here is that utilizing our rationality, our natural inclination, without any doubt, that this creation must have a creator.
We don't know.
No, we know for a fact.
Okay, and if it does have a creator, how do you know that it's good?
Wait, before we go to that, yeah? For example, the argument Allah utilized in the Quran, would they create by nothing? Or did they create themselves? Or did they create the heavens and the earth? Surely they have no firm beliefs.
Who created Allah?
Before you jump in, you keep jumping, David, step by step.
I just want to bring an example.
No. Before step by step. When you want to build a house, you don't put a ceiling first. It will drop on you and kill you. You put foundation, then the pillars, then the ceiling.
How
okay?
do you know that the creation wasn't here always?
Wait. Step by step. When you say the creation was here always.
I'm saying I don't know that it wasn't.
No. Let's analyze that. Let's analyze every claim because deep down you know that is not the case. Because if you said the creation was here always, which part of creation? You and I? Because I know I did not exist 50 years ago.
You did, but maybe your ancestors did.
Yeah, but which creation that always existed? Me? Which one?
Matter, nature.
Yeah, matter. What is matter? Tell me.
Nature.
What is nature?
What you stand on.
Yeah, tell me which one came into existence. They put it together.
the core of it.
Where is the core of it? Tell me.
The earth.
The earth we can
Maybe it
see.
was always here.
How is earth always here?
And now, what is your answer? That God created it, but what created God then?
No, okay, this is... wait. Firstly, before we go to that, I will answer it, no doubt, because it's a logical
I agree,
argument.
I don't have a better answer, but your answer
You
is
know, let me
better.
finish, but let me finish my point.
Go on.
Let me finish my point. Okay, my point here is that the verse I was quoting to you, would they create by nothing, or they create themselves, or create the heavens and the earth, surely they have no firm beliefs. Okay? Now we know that nothingness, no way creates something. Do you agree with that?
No.
So you believe pure nothingness can create something?
Neither. If there is a possibility, it might be that nothingness can
Okay,
create.
look after
In
yourself.
our human finite minds, we can only see something that was created by a creator.
Define nothingness?
No
Pure
thing.
nothingness. Nothing. So nothing can create me.
There is such a possibility, yeah.
So watch this one, ya akhwa.
We
So,
as humans
wait, no,
can't.
let me finish. So there is possibility, non-existent can create something. But bear in mind, non-existent is not even there to begin with, can create something. And that's why you...
You know what no thing
No, wait. Are you saying that?
Yes, I'm saying
Take care of
this
yourself.
is
Have a nice day.
possibility.
No, it's not. Wallahi, deep down you know that is falsehood and you know it's battle because you know understand
Answer
Arabic.
my argument.
Wallahi, deep down is battle. You know
What?
that is a
Who
falsehood.
created Allah?
Before you create Allah, that is a logical argument. You know why?
Why?
Because by definition, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator, the creator and created. And now,
But what created the creator?
Wait. Now this question is Ibn Taymiyyah, may Allah have mercy upon him, mentioned the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, Shaitan will come to one of you. He said, who created such and such? He said, Allah. Who created such and such? He said, Allah. Who created such and such? Allah. They said, who created Allah? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, A'udhu billahi min shaitan rajim. Why Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that? Not like some people thinking, this you don't want to answer it. No, because it's called, there's no, and this when you become insane. Okay, for example, we know this creation came into existence. Now, if the creator needs another creator, by definition, cannot be the creator. It's illogical. You understand? So you have answered the question. I answered your question. Alhamdulillah. No, wait.
There is such a thing that something was here always. So why can't
No, David. I will say to you, look, you have to understand. So now, I try to speak to you intellectually, but you can see clearly. Intellectually, I have respect. I'm not trying to disrespect you. You're not there because if you do accept that non-existent can bring me into existence, which is illogical, irrational, because like saying Shamsi is a non-existent, but he gave money to what you name called Saad. He gave money to Saad, but Shamsi doesn't even exist. That is illogical, but you believe it's possible. Therefore, Allah said, "Ittaqun nar." Fear the fire, which is fuel, which is full with the stones and the human beings. That's how I answer you.
That the thing as God could
No,
have
that's
been
it.
there always, then the world could also have been always.
No, it's not because you can see the clouds come into existence, not exist. We can see the tree come into existence.
Maybe the clouds was there always.
No, you can see.
Definition?
Bro, the
No.
clouds was not there to begin with. To be honest, it's waste of time now. It's waste of time.
Why is it waste of time?
Because if you do accept there's possibility, non-existent can create something. Do you accept that?
It might be a possibility.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Now I can speak to you, seriously. That's why Allah in the Quran sometimes utilize psychological arguments. Ittaqun nar, this psychological argument, because intellectual argument doesn't work with him anymore. If he believes there's a non-existent can bring something into existence, therefore there's no point speaking to you. May Allah guide you, David. Hadakallah. Okay, take care of yourself. And I know deep down, you know that doesn't make any sense. But because we are debating here and there's a cameras, you're saying yes, it can happen. Deep down, outside speaker's corner, you know that it's irrational, illogical.
For humans, if I don't exist, I can't create something.
Of course.
But we don't know anything about nature.
By definition, David, by definition, human exists or not, by definition, non-existent means something does not exist whatsoever.
In human definition, a non-existent can't.
Okay, so which definition are going to speak? Animal definition?
We don't know. Like we don't know.
Take care of yourself. That's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala know Allah's in the Quran. Have you noticed in the Quran, my brothers and sisters, many people, sometimes you see them spending hours speaking to people who deep down, they reject the truth clearly and they're still speaking about intellectual argument. No, you have to step to another argument, which is psychological argument, which the Quran is used. If the man is here standing in front of cameras and is telling me non-existent, bro, non-existent, it's like Shamsi doesn't exist. He created, he made a car. But Shamsi doesn't exist, no. Hadakallah. Allah yahdik, wallah, that's what I say to you. May Allah guide you. That's why in the Quran, sometimes Allah utilize psychological argument. For example, when the Arab pagans, they said to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, bring this miracle. Allah sometimes doesn't answer. We know Allah answers by what? Tell them to fear day of judgment. Tell them to fear a maut, because you have to cure yourself from the disease that you have, arrogance and other diseases, in order to accept the intellectual argument which the Quran is used. Walhamdulillah. Is that your camera? What channel are you? What is it? Homework. Why are you doing homework about Shamsi? What's good? Use? Which university is so where's the homework about? The speaker's corner? About London. Do you believe in God?
What?
Do you believe in God?
I believe in Buddhism.
So Buddhism.
I'm Buddhism.
Huh?
I'm Buddhism.
You're Buddhist, yeah? So you believe in many gods?
I don't believe God.
Yeah, I know. Buddhism is a philosophical ideology.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm asking, you believe in God, the creator that creates creation? Do you believe that this creation must have a creator?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Now we're going to have a discussion. That guy. Anyway, if you believe that, therefore, we can see the wisdom of the creator manifest in his creation. For example, I'll give you an example. Look to our creation, yeah? We have a nose to our mouth. Before we eat, what we do, we smell food. Yeah? We have a teeth in our mouth because we chew with our mouth. We have eyebrows above our eyes. Why? Because the sweat contains salt. If it's going to your eye, it will damage it. We have a dot in our elbows. You can see there's a day and night. That's why the Quran, Allah said in the Quran, I will say in Arabic, then translate it, yeah? إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب. Within the creation of the heavens and the earth and the alteration of day and night, it is a science for people of understanding, with a sound reasoning that we can see there's order. It's been programmed, organized, and of that in its programmer and organizer, and it's a creator. Do you agree with so far? Make sense? Do you agree with that?
Makes sense.
Doesn't make sense?
It's not too complicated.
It's not complicated. It's simple. That you can see clearly manifestation of the creator. Because if you do accept there is a creator, we can see the wisdom of the creator, not his wisdom, the attribute. We can see the effects of his attributes. We can see design. We can see that clearly. What is today? Sunday. What is tomorrow? Monday. So it's been calculated. So it's been calculated. How you calculate it? By the sun setting and the sun rising. You can see there's an order. Like we never heard a woman give birth to chicken. Woman give birth to human being. There's an order. You know, never heard someone say the moon is going to turn to potato. You see order with creation. You see it in your mouth. You can see there's an order. And that indicates there's a knowledge behind our creation. There's a wisdom. You don't even pay attention to me, man. You're looking at the camera. No problem. Let me give you a book. Maybe here as a gift for you. You're not Christian, but this speaks about God as well. That's the one I have. But you can check our website if you want to do more homework about our the dialogue and discussions.
So you're saying you don't like this order, or you don't like this organization?
No, I didn't say that. I said this organization. Which organization, by the way?
You say the creator.
No, I'm not saying you misunderstand me. No, what I'm saying that we see the creator as effect of wisdom and effect of mercy. Like we see our own creation. Allah said in the Quran, وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. Within yourselves, there is a sign for Allah's existence that you should be worshipped alone. Don't you not reflect? So I'm showing you there is order within our creation. And order doesn't come from a random reaction. It comes from someone that has a knowledge, has wisdom, has a will. You understand? You understand so far? Yeah. So one say, do you understand so far? Yeah. Okay, let me clear to you. If I tell you this camera was made by a child that is 5 years old, would you accept that? No, okay. Child has energy, ability. Child has a little knowledge, okay? If I tell you this camera was made by rock, this camera was made by rock, would you accept that? By rock.
It could be. I think it could be.
Rock.
You know what is
No, not a rock.
A rock.
Not the
Stone, yeah.
Yeah,
Stone
yeah.
made this.
Maybe it could be.
No, be honest. Look, I'm not outside speaking school. You're gonna speak to me like that. Be honest. It's serious. It's serious.
The sign.
Huh? No, before that. Stone. It's stone. Remember the stone this. So this made this. No way. Because you already said a child who has knowledge, has a will, not like a rock, he has ability. So you don't have to see who made the camera. By analyzing it, looking at it, you know the person who made this camera must be smart. Yeah? Must have knowledge. Do you agree? Must have ability. Do you agree? What about ourselves and this creation? If this is a simple thing, so significant, must have a creator. And what about this creation? That's why in the Quran, the holy book of the Muslims, Allah always tells us to look at the heavens, look at the stars, the earth, look at the trees, look at ourselves. Because that gives us a clear indication, clear proof there is a creator who possesses knowledge and a wisdom and a will and a power. Do you agree with that? Make sense? Thank you. Alhamdulillah, we're moving somewhere. Huh?
They're trying to
Make you Muslim. I'm not trying to make you Muslim yet. But firstly, step by step. Of course, that's what I want, because I believe Islam is the truth. I believe Islam is the word of God. Because one day you and I and all of us here are going to die.
yes.
Have you been Morocco before? Wait, sorry. Have you been Morocco before? No. Okay. If you're gonna go to Morocco, yeah, what would you do first? Would you study about Morocco?
Visiting the places.
No, before you visit, of course you have to learn which currency they use. You have to learn. You cannot just go there and you have pound. They don't use pound there. They use dinar. And you have to check if it's a safe country or not, correct? So before you go to Morocco, if they're not in war, so if you go to Morocco, you check what? See which currency they use. Is it a safe country? Is it cold? That's what you do first, okay? You agree? Yeah. Likewise, one day we're going to travel from this life and we're going to die. So we should step back and say, why we have to die? What we're here for? Why we are created? If my eyes have a purpose, my heart has a purpose, my mouth has a purpose, what about me as a whole? What is my purpose? And if I know there's a creator, that creator, what does he want from me? You ask these questions. We shouldn't just blind follow, because one day you drop dead, everyone will die and you put inside the grave. That's why Allah always reminds us with the death, that the death that we're going to run away from surely will meet us. Understand? So the intellect. I'm speaking. I'm speaking to her. Oh, he's gonna interrupt. Anyway, read the book. It was nice talking to you. Take care of yourself. Yes. Okay. It was nice talking to you. Take care of yourself. He's a Christian, by the way. He's interrupting me.
Find which is the true creator.
That's true. That's true. Not Jesus, who was a baby.
Find which is the true creator.
Yeah.
Even Hindu, they are saying that Bhagwan is the creator.
Okay.
So do you believe that Hindu are true, saying that Bhagwan is the true creator?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Ask it. I believe the Hindu, the Christian do not believe in God. They believe in a baby. You believe in a baby? Oh. Take care of yourself, yeah? هذا جهنم خلاص هذا.
We believe that.
هذا, you know what this person. Anyway, do you have a channel? Sorry, excuse me. Stop talking. Do you have a channel?
Because Allah the Quran.
Huh? Can I get the name, if you don't mind?
I don't remember the name. But
Okay, if you have any question, look, you can. We have here our. 1 second.
Quran says.
Where are you from? Japan? Where are you from?
China.
Ah, China. Okay, good. So you can look. If you want to contact us, this is the.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
All right, take care of yourself. Yeah. Have a nice day. Thanks.
you need to find out who is the true creator.
You know him and Hatun. They'll be good husband and wife. Good couple. Him and Hatun. Good couple. Wallah.
Shoot, 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 what I do. Na 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 na. Shoot, shoot.
إذا أعجبك الفيديو لا تنسى الإعجاب والتعليق، ولكي يصلك كل جديد اشترك الآن.